Alright, here's the deal. We started this run a couple days ago. We're trying to get naneinf on the Anaglyph deck. So naneinf on the Anaglyph deck, similar enough to getting naneinf on any other deck, plasma deck or whatever. We're going to use Baron and we're going to use Mime. So Baron times 1.5 molt on all of our kings held in hand. Mime, we can retrigger all the kings. So the deck is kings with red seals. Red seals you can retrigger some more. Maybe steel cards also give you another times 1.5 effect. On the Anaglyph deck, since we're not playing on the plasma deck, we need twice as many kings in hand in order to score the same amount of points, in order to score the naneinf. So the way that we're trying to get all the kings in hand, we're not going to use just the serpent, or maybe we're not going to use the serpent at all. We're trying to use the Juggle Tag. So the Juggle Tag says it increases your hand size by 3 for 1 round. You can copy it with a bunch of double tags. The Anaglyph deck gives you the double tags every ante. So every 3 rounds you get a double tag, you get more double tags from colas. So we have a couple double tags saved up, and then eventually we're hoping to find some Juggle Tag in the future. You take the skip, you draw a bunch of kings, you score a bunch of points. Some complications. When we get the extra hand size and when we draw all the kings, obviously the steel kings are going to be better. The steel kings are going to score more points. So currently we only have 2 of the steel kings. We need to make more of the steel kings. We have DNA to help us with that. DNA we can copy with 2 blueprints and 2 brainstorms. We can make 5 steel cards in 1 round. So that's nice. And then also the red seal kings that are gold, that's fine enough. I guess we have the level 53 high card. Voucher wise, we already have the antimatter. We already have as many jokers as we're going to get. Potentially we could get an ectoplasm. We haven't used any ectoplasms yet. If we get time travel, if we get the petroglyph voucher, that gives us another anti, that gives us another double tag. So right now maybe we do a little bit of shopping, trying to get more double tags from colas. We have overstock, but we don't have overstock 2. We could get extra hand size as a voucher. I'm not sure how much money I want to spend on re-rolling because we can't replace any of our jokers. DNA we can't get rid of, Baron we can't get rid of, blueprints and brainstorms, whatever. So, alright, one thing we do have to worry about is because we're playing on the Anaglyph deck instead of the plasma deck, we can't survive as long. And because we can't survive as long, we need the double tag to show up before we die. Currently, I don't know, it looks like E25 is what we can do, E13 here. I don't know how far we can go. If we look at the blinds here, I guess it goes up to 23. Oh, that's interesting. Is this a new feature of the Cardomancer mod? Anyway, yeah, so, you know, maybe anti-17, maybe anti-18 with our current jokers. Maybe it gets better if we make more steel. Anyway, let's just go next and see what happens. Okay, we can take the observatory. With only 2 Pluto cards, without Perkeo, Observatory doesn't really do a whole lot for us. Drizzle, thank you for 13 months. Drizzle been with us since the beginning. And thank you for another 5 gifted subs on top of the hundreds that you've done already. Incredible. What am I looking for Joker-wise? Maybe random negatives? Nope. I could re-roll for tarot cards. We have the Tarot Merchant, but not the Tarot Tycoon. I could try to get Chariot, I could try to get Death. Maybe those are worth re-rolling for. No on the Burglar. Here, E17, boss is play only 1 hand type, that's fine. We don't have the boss reroll voucher yet. So if we get a stinky boss, that's it. We're cooked. Okay. Death for the steel. I could be interested in the Hung Man, removing the cards that are not red seals. Maybe. No bean. How much do you want to reroll? Do you want to use the Fool for a Hermit or for a Death? Maybe Death is okay. Maybe I'm supposed to spin the wheel just in case we get polychrome. I think with Fool and Death, I think we just go next. The one thing that's awkward about DNA is I need to draw the steel card, which is not guaranteed. Let's discard the red seals. Okay. Um, 24 cards in the deck. I need to draw steel now. There it is. All right, we did it. So I can go Death. I can use the Fool. I can discard one steel and keep the other one. We want to keep gold cards in hand because we get more money from the mime. Okay. Gold seal I can turn into steel. Okay. Alright. Copy the DNA. If this wins, I want to be copying the mime. For money. Cass, thank you for a whole year. 12 months. Alright. So that didn't win. That's okay. We can still copy the mime here, and this wins. If we want to test how much are we capable of scoring, the best possible hand probably looks like this. So 4 barons and 2 mimes. Play the steel card. And if we want, we can also do this. Speed up the animations. Thanks, Crash. Thanks for the reminder. Cool. Yeah, so for folks who aren't already familiar, we have a mod that changes some names of some stuff in the game, changes some Joker names, changes some text on some of the buttons. It's the BalatroU University language pack, we're calling it. And we're thinking of making some changes. We're thinking of making some updates. I just got to think about what I want that to look like. Chariot's cool. Okay. Northern Lion. Death? Okay. I'm going to save the Chariot because it means I can guarantee I draw steel, or maybe it's fine if we use it here. So Chariot, and then turn the blue, actually Death here. Why are we selling plutonium instead of using it? If I get a Fool, I can use the Fool to copy the Death card that I just used. So I would rather not use the Pluto cards. Except now I'm going to take the Hermit for 20 bucks. That's also fine if we use a Fool to copy a Hermit. There's another Chariot that's useful. So maybe stop re-rolling. Okay. Okay. I want to discard stuff that's not... Anything that doesn't have a red seal we can discard. I want to draw all the red gold ones. That maximizes the amount of money we get. Okay, so let's copy the DNA. And we can do... I was going to say we could speed it up, but that's fine. Hey, look, we got times 7.5 on the hologram. Fish Plums, thank you for the Prime sub. Cass wants to know how many double tags do we need? I don't know. I actually just don't know. How much did we score when I did the best possible hand? I forgot. We want to get as many double tags as we can. We want to draw as many cards as we can. To get naneinf on the plasma deck, it takes about 44 kings held in hand. So on the Anaglyph deck, it's about 90 kings held in hand. It does depend on what kind of jokers you have. All right, we got a spectral pack, we got an arcana pack. Let's go spectral first. Okay. I could go ectoplasm. Sure, ectoplasm 1. Negative blueprint. Okay. All right. Okay. There's a cola. That's huge. If we had re-rolled in the previous shop, we would have missed the cola. Okay, okay. We're back in the kitchen. Hallucination probably doesn't matter. Maybe I open the Arcana pack now. 50 bucks. Yes. Technician wants to know what's happening. We just got ectoplasm. We just got a negative blueprint. That's what's happening. I'm re-rolling for colas. I'm re-rolling for Invisible Joker or Showman. I'm re-rolling for Chariots so I can make more steel cards. 17 out of my 58 cards are steel. Don't need strength. You know, this could be worthwhile. We could make some spades. I don't have the boss reroll voucher. So maybe I don't want to go 100% hearts. Maybe I want to make some spades. I could use the Hung Man on the non-steel cards. Maybe. We need to get up to like 70 or sorry 90 cards in the deck. I don't think we hang them, any of them. There's another chariot. Okay. I think since I have the tarot cards now, we stop. Just go next. Okay. So I can go steel. I can go... Here's the world. And then draw all the gold cards. Okay. Copy the DNA. Alright, sorry, just to test. This is the best possible hand that we could do. And then copy the mime for the gold cards. We already fought the plant, so we can't have the face card debuff boss, but we could have the hearts debuff boss. I don't remember if we did the spade boss yet. Alright, so that's E39. So if we go to the collection here, E39, we can beat 19, but we can't beat 20. We can beat 19 with half gold cards in hand. Okay. Check the skip tags. Do we take the Juggle Tag now in Ante 16? We don't have enough. We don't have enough kings yet. Also, this boss, we could beat this boss. Too early. Yeah, it might be too early. Bummer. We need Juggle Tag in the future. Alright, let's go Celestial. Could get a Showman. That's big game. Golden Joker we can sell, pick up the Showman. Cool. I could take the golden ticket for the money instead of the showman. Maybe it's too risky. I just want blueprint and brainstorm. I want death. I want chariot. Yeah, take the money. Juggler, sorry, burglar doesn't help us. Chariot, sure. I could take a star. We could make diamonds. Or money. Bean helps us score potentially in the future. We could take rebate for money. So if I take the rebate, I can get more colas. If I take the showman, I can get more blueprint or brainstorm. Do we take the money? It's like 500 bucks or something like that. I kind of want the money. And then we can roll for tarot cards. And then we can... We can get another showman later. I want more cola. Showman will be back. It's fine. Showman will be back. Go next. Alright. Juggle Tag, too early. So, we discard the rebate. Cool. I want to make more spades, I guess. Yeah, we don't get to do much golden ticket if we're doing DNA, so stick with the rebate. Are we finishing this today? Probably. Pretty good chance. Pretty good chance we finish today. What else do we need? We need as many double tags as we can get. Some double tags come from cola. Okay. Copy the steel. Play the steel. Cool. Yeah, we need to fill up the deck. We need more cards. So when we do use the Juggle Tag, we're going to draw like 80 cards. We need to have 80 cards in the deck. Currently we have 68 or something like that. Lizard Mushroom time, you want us to move the PNG a little bit to point at the score? Yeah, I could do that real fast. Well, I could do that. I don't know real fast, but we can do that. We can do... Maybe I need to flip it. Over here? You like this? Or you want it down here? How about like that? Up here? Let's go a little bit smaller so it's not in the way. Maybe something like that. Alright. Standard packs don't really matter, I guess. Death, sure. Cool, sure. Now we got money. That gave us a ton of money. Looking for cola. Okay. Showman did come back. Maybe we take the Showman now and try to slam the Blueprint or Brainstorm. Nah, we can survive until like ante 19, right? We don't need the Blueprint right away. He'll be back. Seems like it. All right. Maybe I'll stop there, $30 rerolls, and go next. So how are we doing? We got 13 of the spades, we got 16 of the hearts. Death here. Okay. Polychrome, I think Polychrome's ultimately not going to happen, but I'll use the death here. Discard. Condoriano, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Copy DNA. All right, dip it. All right, question about the world record money run. Would it have been worthwhile to upgrade 5 of a kind levels to help the longevity of the run? Oh, if you're talking about a super long run, then leveling up the hands doesn't really matter in the context of a really long run. So like, you know, the Baron and the Mime, the Baron is times 1.5 for each activation, except it's times however many blueprints and brainstorms you have. So maybe we got like 4 of them and you got the Mime, and each king is triggering maybe 30 times. And so leveling up your, let's say, high card from 30 to 60, that doubles the molt. That's 2 activations. But each king is 30. So 10 kings in hand, that's 300 triggers. That's 150 times 2s. So maybe the times 2 doesn't matter that much. And it's the same if you're doing flush 5 instead, if you have like a bunch of times 2s from glass cards and the idol. He's back. Fool, I would rather use maybe Temperance instead of Death. Take the money. Emperor. Alright, I can go... This is kind of a waste of a death card, but I don't really have that many cards that are not already steel, so maybe this is fine. Can we get a voucher check? Yeah, I could show you the vouchers. This is what we got so far. So we got antimatter, 2 discards, 1 hand size. Looking for maybe overstock, maybe petroglyph. You know what we could do? We could make clubs. Nice. I should make more clubs. Just to cover our bases. I can make diamonds too, I guess. Midas mask? Nope. Hey, look, it's Todd. $25 rerolls. not finding the cola that I'm looking for. Let's go next. Alright, someone's got to go. Swashbuckler, Abstract, Todd. Todd is the least stylish, so get out of here. Okay. I want to go... discard... I still have predominantly hearts. Oh, that's funny. We got all the blue ones. So, I can use death on the clubs. I can use star on some spades. And then we'll keep the diamonds so that we can copy it with DNA. Didn't sell a credit card. Nah, a credit card's worth $2. It's got temperance value. Nah. Oh, we're not gonna get very much money from the mime. Todd has value. Remains to be proven. I don't see it. I see $2 credit card, I see $3 swashbuckler, I don't see Todd. I don't see the value in it. Alright, this is way more steel than we had before. We're probably going to score more. Oh, Adriza wants us to slow down a little bit. Ah, we're doing voucher prediction. So, Petroglyph is what we want the most. Petroglyph allows us to get an extra ante, get an extra juggle tag, or sorry, double tag. Overstock also very good. Extra reroll, or sorry, discounted rerolls is good enough. Extra hand size allows us to score more points. Currently E43, if we check the collection here, E43 means we can beat ante 20. So we just need the juggle tag to happen before ante 20, which means we have ante 17, 18, 19. 20, we have 4 antes left maybe. Dang, that's a long prediction window. It's still going. Any questions I missed while we got time, while we're chilling here? At some point I need to sell the rebate. We've seen several showmen. I don't know if the showman's going to show up again. Maybe if we only have 4 antes left, we're supposed to take the showman the next time we see it, rather than going for the cola. Murphy says that's a lot of tags. Hello, Murphys. Also, thank you for 13 months, Murphys. For folks just turning in, we're trying to get naneinf with the Anaglyph Deck. Trying to get the Juggle Tag so we can draw a bunch of cards. Yeah. We don't have the boss reroll. We don't need the boss reroll, but it could be helpful if we get a sneaky boss, potentially. This is what the deck looks like. Actually, if we go turn the Cartomancer mod off, or at least the card stacking off, this is what the deck actually looks like. We got a bunch of hearts. We already fought the plant, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, but I'm trying to split up the suits just in case. We started out on hearts, but I'm trying to split up the suits now. Anaglyph Deck gives you 1 double tag every ante. Yeah. You could potentially get multiple colas per ante. Steel accumulated fast? It did. I mean, that's what DNA does, right? We got 78 cards right now. I would like to get up to a 100 to feel comfortable. I don't know how many double tags I have. I wasn't counting. Time to cash out? Sure. liquidation. Okay. Oh, alright, don't need the gelato. Boss says lose $1. Okay. So this ante is chill. We're chilling, we're fine. I could take the star, I can make more diamonds. Fool, I shouldn't have used the plutonium, I know better than that. I know better. It's okay. Temperance. We can save some money for the future. We could take Invisible Joker. I think I'm supposed to, I think I just take it. I think I use Invisible Joker to try to copy a blueprint or a brainstorm. There's no shame in that. Let's go here, look for a fool. If we don't get a fool, we can use judgment. Star, I could use it, I could save it. Let's use it. No, let's save it. Okay. Maybe now I'm not supposed to reroll anymore. Okay. Copy DNA. Go next. So now I don't have mail-in rebate, so I don't have to discard. I probably want to make more clubs. I can use star on some hearts before discarding them. Alright, DNA. And I'll put the mime over here. Alright. We also have to decide whether or not we want to sell the hologram. That's a times 10. That's an extra E. Which mod does the consumable stacking? So the Saturn mod does the consumable stacking. The Cartomancer mod does the deck stacking. If you want your deck to look like this. 14 hearts, 16 spades, 10 diamonds, 9 clubs. Cartomancer mod also does the jokers. If you have a lot of jokers, you can do the zoom feature. There's another different mod that deals with this when you have the double tags or just any kind of skip tags stacked up. I don't know off the top of my head. Alright, I feel relatively comfortable with my distribution of suits, I think. Maybe I'm interested in making more clubs. Take a death card. Maybe no plutonium. Could take a moon. Fine. Don't need that king. Did I see the funny flames? What makes the flames funny? I can increase the intensity. I can make them taller. I can increase the volume. I don't want to mess with it. I just keep it as default. Alright. Also, hello! Welcome back, stupid. We have steel now. that's different. Alright. Clubs. Okay. I need to get rid of these blue seals. Got too many blue ones. Baron goes here, Mime goes here. Stupid's working on Satisfactory right now. You know, I got Satisfactory. Zano bought me Satisfactory. I gotta get around to doing that at some point. Maybe after we get done with our Factorio adventures, we'll do Satisfactory. It looks fun. It looks like something I would be into. Currently we're scoring E41. I think we hit E43 at some point, so we can beat 19, but I don't know about 20 yet. We do have Invisible Joker. I think we do it. All right, so it's like Blueprint or Brainstorm. Nice. What if it copies DNA? Then I'm sad. Then I'm sad if it copies DNA. If it copies DNA, what we do is we reroll and we pick up a mail-in rebate. I'm sad, but I'm not sad for very long. Alright. So we can't get any more colas unless we're willing to get rid of the DNA, which maybe I'm not willing to do that. So no more colas. However many double tags we have right now, that's it. Maybe we start stockpiling money. Did we use ectoplasm? We did use one ectoplasm. I don't know if I would use the second one, but we did use one. Okay. Copy the DNA. Go next. Why are we not using Wheel of Fortune? What benefit does Wheel of Fortune provide? Why would you use Wheel of Fortune? Have you thought about that? Make a case. Explain it to me. I'm a simpleton. Copy the DNA. I think we do something like this. Alright, do that. Copy the mime. That should be enough. Alright, so you're saying Wheel of Fortune, it could 1 out of 24 times hit Polychrome? Okay. So if each king is giving us about, 40 times 1.5s, that's each king. So this is 40, this is another 40, this is another 40, this is another 40. Another times 1.5 on top of that, that could be the difference between naneinf E308 or E307. Not naneinf. Could be the difference. Maybe then if we get a Fool, we can copy the wheel and do it again for another Polychrome instead of copying Temperance, which is just money, which we don't need. Arts debuff. We are fine. There's a voucher tag. We could skip for a double tag. Wait, is that crazy? Skip for a double tag. We miss out on using DNA, we miss out on a little bit of money, we miss out on a shop. Stupid says, not crazy. I'm inclined to believe. Okay, okay. E31, we can hit E31, right? I didn't pay attention to what we were scoring, so I'm just gonna say yes. I'm gonna say we can do it. Do we have enough kings? Do we need DNA for more kings? I can use death to make more, turn hearts into clubs or spades or diamonds, doesn't matter. Maybe I'm supposed to use my money to reroll for chariots. Maybe I'm supposed to hang the gold card. Right. I'm not going to reroll the boss. It could be worse. We could get no repeat hand types. That would be worse. Maybe. Let's make more clubs, I guess. Or maybe we're light on spades. Let's go clubs. So I think the double tag should double every time you get a double tag. So you're saying if I get 2 double tags, that's 4 times. And if I get a third double tag, that's 8 times. And if I get a fourth double tag, that's 16 times. Do I think that's how it should be? Maybe not. Maybe I don't think it should be like that. All right. Technically, it's not a double tag. I mean, it doesn't say that it doubles. Double is just, that's just a name, arbitrarily chosen. If there's one tag, it doubles that one tag. Yeah, think about it this way. Okay, so if I get a juggle tag, this double tag will double the juggle tag. And then, now that I have a new juggle tag, the next double tag will double the one juggle tag, and the next double tag will double the one juggle tag. See, it makes sense, you're just bad at counting. Alright, we could do a little bit more re-rolling. Looking for a chariot. Looking for a suit changer. Take a double tag. That feels weird. That feels wrong. Alright, discard the hearts. All the gold cards are hearts. So I'm not going to make any money here. That sucks. Alright. Fine. So we get to see our maximum score. This is going to be maximum. Alright, everyone get your notebooks. Plus you don't have to move the mime. That's huge. That's huge quality of life. What skip tag are we looking for? If you're just tuning in, we're looking for the Juggle Tag. Juggle Tag allows us to draw a bunch of kings and score a lot of points. Doesn't that sound exciting? E57. Alright. Let me check my notes. So we can pass 21. We can't pass 22. So we have 19, 20, 21. We got 3 antes left to get the Juggle Tag. Alright. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's not this one, we'll get it the next one. Next one for sure. Board detector. Need to get ready for a job interview. Alright, good luck. That sounds spooky. Good luck. Sorry, what was the boss? No repeat hand types. Can we win with a pair? We could win with a pair. Do we re-roll this boss? What? Are there any worse bosses? The Psychic? Did we fight the Psychic already? Huh. Could be dangerous. I mean, I think the pair still wins. Boss that debuffs face cards? We can't get that one. Roll for Luchador. I think we still win with the pair. How much did we do there? It was, we said it was like 50 something. Pretty sure we still win with the pair. You know what I could do? I can take a justice card. I could play a glass pair and then it's fine. Alright. Look at that. Ooh, foiled. Foiled again. Can we get a quick voucher check? Yep. So we just got the reroll voucher. That's it. That's the only new one. Glass on the polychrome would be exciting. I agree. So let's make more clubs. Oh wait, now hearts are safe. Hearts are 100% safe because we just fought the hearts boss. I'm gonna save the justice card. Okay. I'm not gonna make the polychrome glass yet. Copy this one. Okay. We got a wide margin of error here. Send a pair just to test it. I'm gonna save the justice card and play the pair against the boss. Maybe I'm looking for a fool so I can make 2 glass cards. Okay. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to take the sun? There's a fool. Okay. 3,000 even. That's crazy. Go next. Alright, so hearts again. The deck is mostly steel. That's great. You love to see it. Alright. Copy. Baron. Mine. Alright, give me my money. Is it guaranteed to see all skip tags? I don't know what you mean. $118 cards. Yep. Okay. 2 Arcana packs. We haven't gotten a Mercury card, this ante, at all. That's kind of funny. Hey, look, a Showman. I can't take the Showman. I could take the Bean instead of the DNA, actually. No. Sorry. No, we can't do that. I don't think I need 2 Justice, I'm just gonna use the Fool for Temperance. Okay. I could hang the gold card. The non-steel card, we can hang them. We got 118 cards. We can hang one. Alright. Let's go next. No repeats. Got it. So let's play it super safe. So the safe way to do it is we play the high card here. Okay. Make the glass card here. We miss out on all the gold cards, but that's fine. $3,000. What's the money for? I don't know. Overstock plus? Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Is the point of DNA to increase hand size? That is one thing that it does for us. It also just gives us steel cards. So when I draw the cards, if I draw any gold cards, it's bad. So to have more steel, even just, I only need 90 or 100 cards or whatever, but I'm going to draw some gold cards. And the more steel that I have, the less gold that I draw. That's what happens. All right. Seed money. That's not very useful. Oh! We did it. So... Do we, I mean, we could go one more. We got, you know, we could beat Ante 21. We could, we don't have retcon. Serpent doesn't actually do anything anyway. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna skip. DNA currently adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. DNA we can replace with a bean. We can try to reroll for colas. We can't DNA once we hit the hand size. You're right. So for the same reason we can't do the serpent, we can't do DNA. If we draw 90 cards, the hand automatically wins. You can't do DNA. Got it. Okay. Plutonium doesn't matter. I'm looking for cola. I'm looking for showman. I'm looking for free rerolls. That's $50. I know it doesn't look like it, but that's $50. Chariot? Okay. I'm gonna go Arcana, use Chariot. Okay, Chariot. Temperance. Okay. Okay. If I hold Seance, it gives us marginally better chance of getting cola, I guess. Okay. Now we can spin the wheel, if you want. Oh, look at that. Foiled again. Okay. Chariot. Maybe I should have taken the Hung Man. No. Alright, we do a little re-rolling. Okay. Hold the uncommon. I just want one cola. It would make it all worth it if I could just get one cola. Or a bean. I would take a bean. Yeah. Okay, but hear me out. We could get another blueprint or brainstorm with a showman. Who needs cola? Okay. Oh look, he's back. $3,000 is not a lot of dollars. It goes by really quickly. Okay, take a herm. Oh, now that we have the showman, we should hold on to the hermit. Okay. Okay. They look like a luchador. I feel like I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna misclick. No DNA. So, okay. Cola or Blueprint Brainstorm? Alright. You know, 1 in the hand and 2 in the bush or whatever it is. Cola is guaranteed. Cola is right there. Abstract Joker. Sweet. We're almost out of rerolls. Yeah. $60 per reroll goes by super quickly. Okay. You take parking? Hey, that's times 19 on the Steel Joker. That's kind of fun. Okay. Okay. Huge. Full for Temperance? Huge. Oh, we're cooking. Take the parking. Alright, we got like 4 or 5 rerolls left. Troubadour? I'll take it. Sign me up. Okay. Okay. Sure. Last one? Alright. That's it. What's in here? Okay. 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 We got a count. I mean, okay, let's do this. Let's go normal speed. Okay. Juggle Tag. We actually don't need to count them. Right? Because we'll just know. When we draw the cards, we'll know. But I guess you can count them if you want. Okay, I mean, that's in amount. Take the voucher tag. This base chips and mold halved. That's kind of stinky, but I don't think we reroll. Maybe it's not safe to reroll. People are saying 33, 34 maybe. All right, let's try it. Okay, so our hand size started out at 10. So that's 102 is, that's 33. Whoever said 33, spot on. Okay. But it's not over yet. Alright. I still have 11 more cards in the deck. So let's figure this out. Okay. Polychrome we can play. Okay. There's got to be, okay, blue seal we can discard. Okay. Polychrome we can, okay. Okay. Blue seal. Okay, that's 5. We could discard. Okay. Blue seal, sure. Here's Polychrome. Okay. So I guess I just discard the gold ones even though they're red. Alright. Alright, I have one more card in the deck. I have one stinky one. Where's the stinky one? It's the blue one right here. Alright, that's it. Get this guy over here. Are we gonna sort them? Oh wait, I got the glass one. Let's play the glass one. I messed up. Oh well, anyway. So, Baron goes here. Mime goes here. So 3 Mimes, 4 Barons. Ship it. I forgot how long it takes. I forgot how long it takes to get the nan. Alright, I'm multitasking. You can't see this, but I'm over here now. Hey Boldness, welcome back. How's it going? I think we got the fire started. Taking so long I got time to grow my mustache. I wonder at what point is it gonna nan on us? Maybe like right here? Maybe like right here? I think that's it. I think that's where the nan is right here. Maybe we a little bit overkill. We did get the negative mime, so maybe not too surprising. Could have played the polychrome pair. I'm sorry. That's my bad. And we could have taken a justice card with us. I just forgot about it. I wasn't thinking about it. Could have played a flush 5. Would have been pretty neat too. This is the first time I've ever done this with the Anaglyph deck, so, you know, I didn't know exactly how much we needed necessarily. Again. Again. More dollar dues. Forgot to give the mime some love. I didn't forget. Sorry, someone asked, is it possible to do a naneinf streak? I mean, Zano's done 3 in a row, so, you know, maybe. Could Zano do 4 in a row? Probably. He just kind of stopped because, you know, once you do 3, what, you know. It takes 2 or 3 hours to do each one. Hey, look at that. We got +1 hand size. All right, now what? How do we crash this plane? Could take the mail-in rebate, I guess. Sell the Baron? Nah. Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe we should. Save us some time. We got another double tag. What's in here? Alright. Buffoon tag? Hey, this boss is stinky. I just realized. This guy sucks. Hold on. Discard 2 random cards. Ah, beans. Alright. I think I am going to get rid of the Mime and the Baron and, you know, clean things up here. There you go. Abstract Joker. Alright folks, that's gonna be it for this one. I do see we got an ad break. Thank you Stupid for another 10 scholarships, another 10 gifted subs from Stupid.